You know me.
Hey, Benny.
Hey.
Yeah, you guys. It's so nice to see you again.
Very good, Benny.
Hey, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. Coming up here to the Catskills. Tell me your name, young man.
David.
David, how you doing?
Good, good.
What's your last name, David?
Garden.
Garden. I remember your grandparents. They used to come up here to Benny's all the time. We're so glad to see you. We got 3 generations of nice people coming up to the Catskills. 3 generations. Boy, I'll tell you, 60 years. Been coming up here. 40 years ago, these ladies, huh? They came out here 40 years ago. I discovered them. They were over at the swimming pool. And all of a sudden, somebody started playing one of those tunes on the jukebox. Hell, they started playing. They started singing. They've been together ever since. Huh? Huh? Let's hear it for them. This is their... This is their farewell tour. They're coming back to where they started, Benny Kabelski's Lodge. How about that, huh? All right. I think that's just swell. They've been the last 4 months in Kankakee, Illinois. Before that, they were playing Poughkeepsie. Before that, Pensacola, Florida. I'll tell you, it gets hot down there, huh? Am I right? Am I right? It gets hot down there. But there's nothing hotter than these girls. Huh? Let's hear it for them one more time! Come on, let's give them a big hand. You know them, you love them. Lula and Juicy, come on out, yeah! There they are. Come on, you all know them.
Benny, it's so good to be here. Benny.
You kids, huh?
Benny.
Come on, listen, enough of me. You guys heard enough of me, right? You want me up? You want to hear these girls? Yeah, you do. 40 years, huh? I remember you were just little girls.
We were wee little things.
Yes, you were. I remember you had those little bathing suits on. You were splashing around, and you had water wings. They had water wings. How about those kids, huh? Come on, give them a hand for God's sake. They're here to sing their signature song, right? And their signature song, as we all know, is... Nobody has any reason to hate pickles except me. Here they are. Woo! Lula and Juicy.
Nobody.
I'm here for you gals.
Thanks, Benny.
Yeah, anytime.
So, as you all know, we have known each other a long time.
Decades now. We met on that day at the pool.
We did. We met. Our parents were here at the resort.
Here, right at Benny's. It was my first summer outside of Albany.
You had never been outside of Albany.
Never. In fact, I've never met anyone like you.
Well, there is nobody like me.
Oh, this is true, isn't it?
Oh, honey, you're sweating just a little bit.
Oh, I'm just so hot, as Benny says.
Well, they don't want to hear us talk.
No.
Are you here to hear us sing?
Yes.
Well, we're here to sing your favorite Lula and Juicy songs.
From over the years.
From over the
we
years.
have songs from the 70s,
From the
from
80s.
the 90s, one or two from the
From the
late
60s. When we were wheeling.
I think that's what one of these are.
I think so.
Our next song,
1967. 1967.
early years.
Early years. And this actually could be relevant all through the decades.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
If I had a different face, I could be all over the place.
Yes.
If I had
A different face.
I could be all over the place.
But I got the one I got, and so I'll be right here.
Right here. If you had a different face, you'd be somebody different. Not me. If you had a different face, you wouldn't be the same.
I'd be someone different,
That's right. But oh, what's this? A little work done there, dear?
Had a different face, I wouldn't have to be here in the same place as you. I don't mean nothing, but it's just the words of this song.
You'd be a different person.
I wouldn't be with you.
Not with you.
I wouldn't have been here for 40 years.
40 years.
With you.
You changed through the decades. Look at those eyes. I remember those eyes being so wide. I don't remember those lips being so thick.
I don't remember how your cheekbones went that high.
I lost a little bit of weight in the 60s.
If I had a different face, I could be all over the place. Somewhere other than here with you.
You'd be a different person, no. You'd be a different person, no. You'd be a different person.
Without Well, as you can imagine, it's been a road. It's not always been a smooth road.
No, long and winding.
Yes, and I mean, who's married? Is anyone married?
Anyone here married?
Because this is like a marriage. When you work year in and year out, day in and day out with the same person.
Compromise. You're always going to compromise, especially when you're such bright lights like we are.
You're gonna try to compromise.
Yeah. When the other person can't, oftentimes you need to be the bigger person.
take the high road.
The high road, yes.
Way up here.
Way
up here.
over
Way
there.
up here.
There.
Here.
Yes, and because of that kind of compromise, you find out things about each other that you may not have ever
You never knew.
known. So
And
many.
here we are, back where we started, and well, singing our hits that we sang so many times together.
And every single time we do it, it just feels like it's fresh. It feels like it's new.
It's new. It's written now.
Now, as if we're improvising it.
But trust us, a lot of work goes into it.
A lot of work, folks. A lot of work.
That brings us to our next piece. This one was inspired by a trip to the zoo. There's a strange man there. And he was just really inspirational. He really struck a chord in us, and so we wrote this. You know what it is.
You know what it is. You can sing along too.
Elephant Man Shuffle.
Elephant Man Shuffle. Remember our fans? In Poughkeepsie, they made up the dance.
Oh, yes.
There was a great piece of choreography. In fact, I think one of those people are here tonight.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
yes, I think it's one of these people over here who did the elephant shuffle. They taught us the elephant shuffle. Come on,
Oh, wonderful.
the elephant shuffle.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's one of my favorites. Thank you for paying me. I just had the hand in my trunk up there.
Oh, so clever. So clever. You want to teach the audience?
Sure. Okay. Well, you might need a refresher.
She might need a refresher, remember.
And a 1, 2, 3. You're up and a 1, 2, 3. And you're up and a 1, 2, 3.
It's the elephant shuffle. The elephant shuffle. And the elephant shuffle. Waffle your feet together. Oh, the elephant shuffle. The elephant shuffle. Elephant shuffle. Here at the zoo, a strange man walking. He's doing it too. So we call it the elephant shuffle.
Say, can you do it with us?
You guys know the words. The elephant shuffle. The elephant shuffle. The elephant shuffle.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Wow. This is just exciting.
It's like a stroll down memory lane.
And it's just, this is just such a poignant reminder of the wonderful fans we've had throughout the years.
Throughout the years. They have been with us through thick and thin, through all the times that we've had our own challenges in life.
Yes, and there've been many.
Many.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you think we should just launch into another song?
oh, that's what they're waiting for, right? Everyone wants to hear our favorite. There's so many of them. We have to be so selective because there have been so many through the years.
We really just could only pick the
The
very,
very,
top
very,
ones.
very top best. In fact, yeah, we did a Facebook ask for everybody to, vote on their favorite songs, and these were them.
We've all had a lot of this. I, in particular, for various reasons, have had a lot of bad therapy.
That was the disco one. I've had troubles, so many troubles. I've had troubles, so many troubles. What's a girl to do when she's be right back with your favorites.
Hey, thank you, girls. Thank you. Hey, our next act coming out is Moisha the Juggling Clown. You're gonna love him. Let's hear it for the girls, huh? Let's hear it one more time for the girls. All right, Moisha, come on out here, Moisha. Moisha, where the hell are you? Come on, Moisha, get out here. Yeah.
You were flat.
I was not.
Oh, yes, you were. That's a bee. That's a bee.
Would you like me to elucidate all the ways in which you were sharp?
Sharp, as in, yeah, really classy, but not sharp ever in my tone.
Sometimes I think that you're just very judgmental of me and you don't just let me be the person that I need to be.
You mean the phony person that you are? Please. That's so phony, this whole love everybody. Oh my gosh, all you ever do is especially that poor girl who came up on stage. You didn't even want to dance with her.
That is so not true.
I don't know. I'll tell you, this is, the day is, I can't even count the days when this is going to be our last show. The minutes, in fact. It has been so grueling working with you.
Well, I'm so sorry you feel that way after
40 years. 40 years. Yes, 40 years. 40 years. 40 years. I've been singing with her, taking her crowd. Why does she make me feel so small? We know I'm the brightest light of all. Why does she talk to me that way? After 40 long years, gave me time. I think that you might want to take the lower notes in the next few songs. It sounds like your voice is starting to crack a little bit. Fine. Do you have my hairspray? My hair's so flat.
Well, if you use any more hairspray, you probably have to repair the ozone layer all by yourself.
You know what I mean. I'm thinking that was an insult, maybe? Because
Yeah.
that's all I ever hear from your mouth. Why can't you ever be supportive?
I'm sorry. Who called me flat?
That's not support, that's music.
Oh, I suppose you're suggesting that it's constructive criticism.
Well, flat is a fact. If I were telling you that you weren't giving him enough emotion, that's an opinion. But being flat, that is an absolute
You
fact.
know that I'm sensitive about my breasts. I know what you're really alluding to. Is it time yet? Are we doing the boas?
Oh, right.
Hey, you got 5 minutes, girls. Hurry on up, because Mush is terrible.
Smiles.
Are you coming?
I seem to have misplaced my mic.
I forgot mine too.
You just get me all riled.
Let's hear it for Moisha, the juggling clown, huh? That's one hell of a kid, huh? coming back next summer to work out a few more things. So anyway, listen, you don't want to see Moisha, you don't want to see me. You want to see the girls, don't you? Come on, everybody, see them girls. Here they are. Lula and Juicy, come on out here now. Hey, are they something? Such love between these two. 40 years of love. God bless you. Keep coming back, huh? Yeah.
We are truly blessed. Like sisters. Very much like sisters. We may be 1 year apart. Yeah, and I'm the younger one. I've always been the baby. Why don't we sing another song, baby? Oh, one of my favorites.
Which one is
We
that?
should do this one. Oh, it's cirrhosis of the liver. Classic. We wrote it after our mother died. Oh, Mom. Poor old Mom. Poor old Mom. Drinking. Yes, drinking. She's drinking. Again. Oh, Mom, Mom, stop, Mom, Mom, don't do it to your liver, please. Oh, Mom, don't do it to us, Mom, Mom, this is a love song. Oh, Mom, stop drinking. Oh, Mom, your mom, my mom, stop your drinking. 'Cause we all know what drinking leads. It leads to disease. Cirrhosis of the liver. Mom, when you pour that drink and you don't put any ice in it and you take it neat, you know how that makes us feel? Makes us feel so very bad. Oh, Mom, put that fist down, put it down. Pick up the Paradina. The Evian, Mama. Of the liver. Nobody wants it. Oh, not really about you.
We should make up Mom.
Yeah.
It was something that we felt a lot of people could relate to. So we wanted to create a character that many moms die of cirrhosis of the liver.
We were hired by the Cirrhosis of the Liver Moms Foundation to write that song.
We performed it live
Mhm.
at the convention in, where was that?
Oh my gosh, that was in Fresno. Fresno.
Yes, Raisin capital of the world, Fresno.
In fact, we are such givers.
Oh yeah.
Humanitarians. We give and we give and we give of our hearts with our music. We give of our words and our time when we write songs for humanitarian causes, like cirrhosis of the liver. That was for all those girls.
Thank you for supporting it. If you bought the single, thank you.
Exactly. Thank you. It didn't do as well as We Are the World, but it was up there.
We did our part. We did our small part.
We did our part. Remember that other humanitarian song that we did?
Oh yes. I think that we did a little bit better.
I think it did.
Yes. We've had ups and downs. Of course, we're only singing our hits here, but we have had a few failures. We're not going to perform any for you.
Right, and this there's a humanitarian cause about people, about hobos on trains.
It is sometimes very epidemic.
Very very epidemic. You see it happen all the time.
And were you alive in the 30s? You would have seen quite a lot of it.
A lot of it. In fact, it's a song that we revived and made current.
Yeah, we weren't, of course, alive in the 30s.
No.
But we heard of people that are.
Right.
Or were.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it did happen.
The 30s.
The 30s existed. It did.
Yeah, this one's called Stay Off the Train After Midnight. Always taking care of me. Thank you, Lula.
There weren't always times when we took care of each other.
Well, like sisters, something will always come between them.
Men.
Oh, you said it.
You said it, sister.
You said it, sister. Remember Eduardo?
Let's not discuss Eduardo here in front of all these wonderful people.
Oh, but they read about it in the Inquirer. Come on. Let's tell them the truth, because you know what the Inquirer said. It was an absolute lie.
Tell them.
Well, they said Eduardo chose you over me.
Eduardo did choose me over you, and we had a lovely week in Palm Desert.
Palm Desert.
It was a beautiful week. We made love in the desert.
Well, I'm sure you made love in a lot of different places.
Are you insinuating something about my habits?
Trick hip? Yes.
Sorry.
You're a trick hip. That's the only way.
She's just joking. We're just gonna go right on.
Where is
Yeah, this one.
I do.
This this was written actually about Juicy. I came up with the idea when, I'm allergic to cats. And when I would stay at Juicy's overnight, she would tell me, you can't have too many cats. But I beg to differ.
But you can't have too many pussy cats.
You can't have too many pussy cats. Can't have too many cats.
Furries are pussy can never have too much pussy cats. Kittens, kittens grow up to be kittens. They walk around, they eat you like this, and then you get to pet them. They give so much love in return. So much love if it makes you achoo. Have too many kittens and cats. You're a cat lady. No, you are. You know you're a cat lady. No, I have at least 3. Tabby and Siamese pussycats. Pussycats. Cannot have too much pussycats. So sweet, so suggestive. You just can't be a kitten. A kitten, a Well, before we close out our show, we're going to have one more guest out here, and we'll do our favorite songs from the 50s.
I wasn't alive.
We'll see you soon. How do you play? All right, last set. That's it. Pussycats.
You really tried to get the last word in there, didn't you?
Well, if your last word wasn't so bad, come on.
Excuse me, would you roll me the hairspray?
I don't know why you just didn't let me have Eduardo. You had so many others. Everyone always used to come to you. Always.
That is not true.
That is absolutely true.
Well, the bald ones always preferred you.
Yes, the bald ones.
As I recall, Stefano made eyes at you before he went off with me to my room.
I seem to recall that too.
I'm so flustered. Can't we just get along?
We've got one more set before the end of this. Let's just make sure that we don't kill each other before we get off stage.
Fine.
That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
Come on, girls, 2 minutes. Come on out here. Come on.
Fine.
Doesn't she know? Doesn't she know? I've been jealous of her ever since we were 10. Every guy would always go and hang out Doesn't she know? Doesn't she know? I'll be nothing without her.
Are you two getting out of here? Come on! I got two of the bus boys are quitting! Come on! Ladies and gentlemen! Are you ready for the finale? No, no, no! Are you ready for the finale? There we go! Come on out here, girls! Come on! Come on out here! Lula and Juicy! You two, you've made an old man very happy. You know that? You two are aces. They're just the best, aren't they? Aren't they? Come on, get that one. Girls, you knock them out. Just the way only you two can, huh? Yeah! Yeah!
Lula, Juicy, this is our last song together forever.
I can't believe it. I think I might cry.
Oh, well. Sorry. No, 1 second. Wait. Well,
Why didn't you tell the audience what you intend to do?
well, I have been picked up to be the Juicy girl for the Juicy Fruit commercials. I'll be doing all of their jingles. I know.
Without me.
Oh. Well, they needed juicy people.
This is true.
They need a chunky little dazzler just like this. Tell us, what are you going to do?
Oh, well. I'm going to open a bakery.
A bakery? With your muffins that you used to make every morning?
Yes.
And that we used to take on tour with us? Yes. With the raspberries on top and streusel on top, and
That's going to be my specialty.
your specialty? Oh, I wish you all the luck. Oh, we have to sing. We have to sing.
We're just gonna. This is our personal favorite. Would you believe we actually agree?
Oh.
open for a few more minutes if you want to grab a drink before you go. There's lots going on in this theater. We have a regular Saturday night show called Dash, 10 p.m. with special guests. Our ongoing series, and Foglandia opens mid-July, a love letter to San Francisco. So check out our website and come on back. Thanks a lot.